Welcome back to Tactic, and today we're taking a look at something that's been a long time coming, the krytac Kriss Vector in gas blowback format. This is the Canadian version, which is identifiable by the long outer barrel and inner barrel, and to be honest, the Canadian version will be the one that is exclusively warranted by krytac in Canada. So let's go from top to bottom. If you're not familiar with the platform, honestly, you should be. This is probably one of the most iconic gaming guns in the market. So we'll start off here. We have the longer outer barrel with the inner barrel. The Smoky Wolf is something I just keep on adding to all the guns and videos because it's just so fun to use. Flip-ups from krytac. Honestly, some of my favorite flip-ups on the market. They are absolutely very low profile, have very good retention when they're down and very good retention when they're up. There's a rail on the bottom, there's a rail on the top. Rail on the top, it has your hop-up adjustment hole. That is actually adjustable with the Allen key provided right there. So, beyond that, in terms of controls, you have your chamber there. The nozzle is set back at the moment because we were on an empty mag. We have two sets of controls for the selector. We have safe and fire. So this is fire, this is safe when we blocked out that red coloring. And then our secondary selector basically chooses our rates of fire. So semi, 2-round burst, and full auto. Both are ambidextrous, so you'll find them on both sides. The other controls here, we have the charging handle. So right now my bolt is back, which means that the paddle for the bolt lock is locked in. So I could just push this in. When I put in a new mag, that will chamber in a new round, just like an M4, for example. You can also lock the bolt back on your first magazine if you want. Just bring it back a little bit violently, lock it in, and then lock it. Folding stock like every Gen 1 Vector. You can replace this by any Vector accessory on the market because this is based on the traditional Gen 1 technically a mix of Gen 1, Gen 2 because it doesn't necessarily have the flashlight mount. But you can find like M4 stock adapters or any other style of stock for this, as well as the magazine extension for lefties, or if you just want to drop the mag from this side. The magazine as well is pretty interesting compared to the old gas blowback Vector. It is extremely light. It's made out of aluminum and holds 60 rounds. So typically the gun comes with one mag, but you can also buy a 3 magazine pack with basically 3 magazines of 60 rounds each. That gives you a total of 240 rounds with the original mag. That's a pretty decent loadout for what you're getting in terms of like a gas blowback rifle. Beyond that, recoil is actually a bit light because honestly that's the way the gun has been designed. The bolt carrier goes down, it doesn't necessarily go back and slam into a buffer tube or anything like that. So you don't expect it to be hard hitting, but it is extremely fun to fire. In addition to that, we should be expecting even more available on the market. Coming soon from krytac also will be the Maxim pistol, the Maxim 9. Once we get that, we'll do a video for that with you later on. This was Gabriel signing out.